So hi everybody. Thank you for braving the weather tonight. We've got pretty much a level 2 storm going on out there, and we were hoping for a little break in the rain, but not meant to be. But we're still going to try our best to entertain you, and at the end of it all, we'll light up that tree. So I want to thank, first of all, our generous event sponsors. We have South San Francisco Scavenger Company, Trader Joe's, Walgreens, Quick Quack Car Wash, which is a new business in Millbrae, and former Millbrae Mayor Marge Colapietro. And this event is brought to you by the Millbrae Chamber of Commerce and the City of Millbrae. And after you leave here tonight, hopefully you guys can kick off your holiday shopping downtown. There are so many nice restaurants, and all the Millbrae merchants are ready to kick off the holidays with you. So right now, let's, before we go any further, I'd like to do the Pledge of Allegiance that will be led by Cub Scout Pack 355. If everyone would please rise and face the flag.
Scouts attention. So the audience is frozen. Scout salute. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Scouts dismissed.
Okay, there are a few more seats if anybody would like to come in. There's a couple open seats left. And, you know, obviously this is a really busy time of year, and it's definitely been a busy year for our mayor with several development projects, general plan update, the community center rebuild. So I'm pretty sure that the mayor is looking forward to some rest over the holidays as he concludes his year as mayor. So please help me welcome the mayor of Millbrae, the Honorable Wayne J. Lee.
Okay, thanks for everybody for coming out. This is it's a little bit of windy, but in this room I feel very warm. So thank you very much for coming out. I'm Mayor Wayne Lee, and I'd like to introduce you to some of our council members. Our Vice Mayor Ruben Holliver, Councilwoman Anna Schneider. Sorry, I'm looking for Anna Leva. And Gina Pappin. And we have former Mayor Dan Quigg. We have Board Trustee Dennis Fama. Who else do we have? Who am I missing? Am I missing anybody? Oh, Janet. Oh, Janet Fogarty. There you go. Former Mayor and former Mayor Marge Colapietro, who you heard was one of our sponsors. And speaking of sponsors, let's give a big round of applause to the Chamber, Lorianne Richardson. They organize this every year, and then the stars out there are organized by the Community Foundation. Maureen Davis, president of the Chamber. She'll talk about that. So, at any rate, it was a pleasure for us to serve you this year. It's been a busy year. I hope you enjoyed the concerts and the movies in the park. And we're going to do more this coming year. So, come on in, guys. Come on in. So, I'm going to stop talking and let's have the entertainment.
Let's see. And now I'd like to introduce the president of the Millbrae Community Foundation, who's going to tell you a little bit about the beautiful Holiday Stars ornaments that you see on the tree outside. Maureen?
Happy holidays, everybody. I am Maureen Davis with the Millbrae Community Foundation, and we've been around for many years now, and what we do is raise money to give grants to our community. Recently, we've helped MCTV purchase a new server to provide online content to us all. We've helped the Rotary Club update the Rotary Park. We've helped our schools with special programs. The Alphabet Rockers program and Science from Scientists are a couple. And we also give scholarships to graduating seniors at Cap and Mills. Those festive holiday stars out there are our biggest fundraiser of the year. When somebody makes a donation, we paint a star to acknowledge it and put it on the tree. The stars, the donations that were made earlier are already acknowledged on the tree, but it's not too late to get in on the fun. We've got a table inside the lobby here where you can find out more information. You can even donate tonight, and we'll get busy making a star for you. So thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Maureen. And I'd like to introduce from Central County Fire Department, Bruce Barron.
How you doing? Thank you all for coming. Excuse my dress. We have an engine company. They're stuck on some calls for flooding. What a concept, huh? So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about around town or at the fire stations. We're having a toy drive. And whatever contributions you can do for that, we help out a lot of agencies, churches, everything all around the county for kids, especially even local kids, to at least get a toy for Christmas. So appreciate your donation there. Holiday safety. When I was younger, my house burned down because of Christmas tree lights. All right, sparked up. So be very careful with those lights. Make sure you're using the proper equipment. Make sure they don't get too hot. Unplug them at night. And the other thing is keep your bedroom doors closed at night during the season, especially with your kids. Because if anything should happen, it'll keep them safe for a while those things are closed up until we can get there. All right? You guys have a good night, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you. And next up, we have the Chief of Police, Paul Kunkel, who is going to talk to you a little bit about holiday crime safety.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming. I love this city. I love the spirit of this city. Even when the city and the sun is getting deluged with water, everyone still comes out to celebrate. So thank you all for coming. It's my great honor to be your police chief. As we come into this wonderful, fun season, I want to remind you of a couple things. Santa's naughty list is a real thing. And if you get on the naughty list, you end up living with guys like me. So, no government agency, not the police, not the INS, not DPS, no one in the world is ever going to call you demanding money and be legitimate. If they call you and threaten you and they're mean to you, just hang up on them and then call us. A lot of scams now, and they try to play on your heartstrings and, oh, give us a green dot card. No. Don't listen to people on the phone. Hang up on them. Unless it's me calling to say hello. If you're going to go out and have a good time, make sure you designate a driver. I have extra deputies out at night to make sure everyone's having a safe Christmas and no one's drunk driving. So please, we want you to have a great holiday season, but if you're going to go out, designate someone to drive for you, use a ride share company, whatever. Just don't drink and drive. Watch out for your neighbors. If you see someone that doesn't live at someone's house and they're picking up packages off your neighbor's porch and they're walking to a car, 911 will come out, we'll meet them, it'll be great. But please be careful of stuff like that. And if you see something, say something. Go with your gut. So if you see that doesn't quite look right, always call us. There's a bunch of us out. We'd love to come meet you. We'd love to come meet who you're talking about. And if it's nothing, it's nothing. People worry about calling 911, don't. We're never too busy to come out and help. Drive safe in this rain. Drive slowly in the rain. If something's flooded, make sure you go slowly through the area that's flooded. If the lights are out, the red lights are out, or they're blinking, treat it as a stop sign. So I want you to have a great, safe holiday season. Thanks for coming out tonight. Have a great night.
That was great advice. Thank you, Chief Kunkel. And next up, we have a little entertainment for you. We have the two amazing local performance groups, the Noisy Neighbors Caroling Group and the Missing Keys a cappella group. And that was coordinated by Dawn Lee, too, a community member, and I'd like to thank Dawn for all her efforts. So please welcome the Noisy Neighbors, followed by the Missing Keys.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thanks for having us here. While our group is setting up, I want to say, come on up, come on up, come on all the way up. Yeah, right there. Come on up. Okay. All right. I want to say thank you to everybody who braved the weather, the wet rain to come out to this, to the tree lighting. This is our second year singing at the tree lighting. We're excited to be here for you. We've selected a bunch of new songs to sing for you, and we hope you enjoy them. We are a caroling group. Our name is The Noisy Neighbors. And after our second song, we actually have a special treat for you. I'll tell you more about that later. But we'll start off with one of our favorite songs. It's The Most Wonderful Time of the Year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
So as I said earlier, we're a group of folks who love singing together. We carol, and during the holidays, one of our favorite things to do is we go out to assisted living facilities, and we bring a little bit of a holiday cheer to seniors who, can't get out and can't come to events like this. And so we're very excited. We are folks who live here in Millbrae and also in the peninsula. And we've been singing together for over 10 years, so we're very, very excited. Our next song is Walking in a Winter Wonderland.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made. Walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland.
All right, so as I said earlier, we have a special treat for you. We have a couple of folks in our group who sing in their own a cappella group, all right? And they do performances locally. Some of you might have seen them at the Millbrae Education Foundation Gala several years ago. And so there are our rock stars in our group, and they're gonna sing a song for you right now. And we know you'll recognize it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Missing Keys.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire's so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some coin for popping. The lights are turned
when we finally kiss goodnight. How I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, but my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow,
Let it snow, let it snow.
let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Ba-da-ba.
Okay, it's been really fun. This is our last song, and as I said, we've been singing together for over 10 years before we had kids. But guess what? We had kids in the meantime. So we're gonna bring them out, and we're so happy that they get to grow up surrounded by music and by joy. And these are all of our kids, right? Okay, are we ready to go? All right, for some of them, this is their first time singing in front of people, so they might be a little bit shy. All right. Okay, so we know that you all know this last song. So if you want to sing along, especially all the kids out there, please join us, right? We're going to be singing Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing on bushes of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's a right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. So giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle all around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
Last message for you all. Have a happy holiday.
So that was the Noisy Neighbors and the Missing Keys. And now, guys, it's time for our annual holiday sing-along. So I hope you all brought your good voices tonight. What? Yeah, I got that. So, so first of all, leading our sing-along will be, I'm sorry, here we go. Okay, first of all, I'd like to introduce Karen Batuki. She will be leading the choir. She's been their choir director at St. Dunstan's Children's Choir for a very long time. And singing with the choir tonight will be Cub Scout Pack 355, who you saw earlier. So we're going to have a nice combined choir tonight. And also singing with the choir Besides Cub Scout Pack 355, we have on guitar Mr. Ken Kelly of Ken Kelly Productions. And Ken is responsible for a lot of local productions. He does the Streets Filled with Talent for the Millbrae Art and Wine Festival every year. And KenKellyProductions.com is where you can find Ken. So right now, we're going to sing about 5 songs, and if everybody has a song sheet, please follow along with your lyrics. was great, boys and girls. Ken, do you think you guys could maybe just one more time do Santa Claus is Coming to Town? You think so? I heard that if you sing it loud enough, use your top voice, Santa just might hear you. As he is in the area tonight, so we want him to know that we're over here. Okay, we'll just sing it one more time. Wow. Wow. How did you know we were here?
Oh, I know everything.
I think he does. I think he does. Well, Santa, we have a tree outside that we're going to light up tonight. Are you able to stay and watch that happen with us?
Yes, and I have candy canes for all the little ones.
Oh, thank you, Santa. Thank you so much. Oh, well, boys and girls, everybody, we're going to need everybody's help to make that tree light up tonight. Yeah. So we're going to have Mayor Lee. It's a good thing, perfect timing, because we need you to help us count down and lead the countdown. And we'll count backwards from 10 down to 1.
Okay. All right. So, hey, it stopped raining. Anybody want to go outside and see the tree light? Let's go.
Be very careful. It's a little slippery as you go out, please. So be cautious.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! Christmas! Congratulations, you guys. You did a wonderful. Not raining, so.
Thank you. Thank everybody. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Coming. Oh, here comes the snow.
Oh, look on the roof, you guys. We have snow. Up on the rooftop.
Am I done?
Yeah,
Okay,
you are.
You guys have a
So,
great holiday.
thank you, Wayne.
Thank you.
Yeah. So please have some refreshments. The refreshments are in the lobby. We can get two.
Yeah.
And I want to thank the City of Millbrae, the Mayor and City Council. I want to thank Recreation Center staff, Parks the Field Supervisor John Gianoli and his staff, Director of Public Works Key Lim and his staff, the Environmental Programs Manager Shelley Ryder, Doug Button and Teresa Montgomery of South San Francisco Scavenger, Karen Batuki, Ken Kelly, Don Lee too, and the Noisy Neighbors and the Missing Keys, the Millbrae Leos Club, Cub Spout Pack 355, Sarah Johnson, Ann Simmons, and Aaron Fellers from Millbrae Community Television and their crew, and huge thanks to Genevieve Deep of Millbrae Chamber of Commerce for her hard work on this event. Happy holidays.